A pleasant morning to one and all present here. It's a time for yet another day of the year to exhibit the talent of our students. We are extremely happy to have you all with us today to share our joy and delightful moments. I am privileged and honored to welcome you all to the most awaiting celebration, Aakruti 2020-21, on behalf of the SRVIS family. I take this opportunity to welcome our Vice President Ms. Subbulakshmi Bulusu ma'am, our Secretary Dr. Nilayadakshi ma'am, our Treasurer K.N. Subramaniam sir, our Vision Holder Mr. Ganesh Babu sir, and I am honored to welcome the Chief Guest of the day, Ms. Santi Ganesh. A special welcome to all the parents for keeping aside all your priorities and joining us virtually to encourage and support the children. Without you, this event is meaningless. On this special occasion, we are glad to showcase the talent of our young stars with their thrilling performance on stage. Sit back and enjoy the show. Once again, I welcome you all this grand event of SRVIS Aakruti 2020-21. Thank you.
A warm greeting to one and all present here. I'm Dakshina of grade 4. I am Nivesh of grade 6. Today is a special day as we, the SRVIS family, feel exceptionally blessed and fortunate to be able to celebrate Aakruti 2020-21 with you all virtually.
Light symbolizes knowledge, purity, and is a dispeller of the darkness. If you light a lamp for someone else, it will brighten your path also, says Lord Buddha. Now I request the dignitaries to light the lamp and inaugurate the grand event.
Let us begin the event with Tamil Taivarthu.
I now request our Vice President Ms. Subbulakshmi Bulusu ma'am to share a few words about these obstacles and challenges faced during the pandemic and how SRVIS has managed to reach every milestone of success during the academic year.
Dear one and all, a very good morning. Respected Secretary of SRV International School, Dr. Mrs. Nilayadakshi ma'am, Treasurer Mr. Subramaniam sir, our very enthusiastic vision holder Mr. Ganesh Babu, Chief Guest of the day Ms. Santi Ganesh, and dear parents, students and my dear colleagues. A very good morning and a warm welcome to Aakruti 2021 of SRVIS. Every year brings us different experiences that make us define ourselves in a unique way. The year 2021 will indeed remain the most memorable year in many of our lives. I take great privilege in delivering the report of the year of challenges and opportunities. While educators across the world were facing a big challenge of continuing students' education, we at SRV International School in Rasipuram, a small semi-village, moved ahead with confidence. Once the lockdown was announced, we sat across to analyze the situation and planned accordingly and never looked back. To start with, we equipped our teachers with Google Suite and got ourselves prepared for any unforeseen challenges. This helped us begin our school on June 8th. It was a deep dive into the technical arena when we created Google accounts for our students and introduced them to Google Classrooms. While starting our academic journey, we promised ourselves that no compromise will be made. Our students did not miss out any of the subjects, including arts and sports. Never missed any of their events or celebrations. In fact, we realized that this new normal brought us together closer than ever. Later we explored Microsoft Teams, Zoom and other platforms for better practices. Let me take you through the glimpses of the year. We started with the word gratitude and grabbed the opportunity to be a part of the big world classroom, the worldwide classroom on 17th June 2020, and made a gratitude wall. Students were a part of this global platform in expressing their gratitude to the health workers and others. In the month of June, we celebrated the Yoga Day, which was a call for us to remain fit and fine in this lockdown. We are proud to announce that we have also commenced yoga sessions on Mondays and Thursdays. All the parents are participating with zeal. Father's Day was a fun-filled event with entertaining games. June was also marked with the International Day of Drug Abuse, on which the students were enlightened on the impact of drugs. It was our greatest privilege to honor the doctors on the Doctors' Day in July. We were delighted to make our students understand the importance of the doctors and the healthcare workers to express gratitude towards them. The Sloka competition took an online platform this year. The students participated enthusiastically. Our own school parents were the judges for the same. Our global approach widened the celebration of the International Cultural Heritage Day, when our students explored the culture of different countries across the globe. Children imbibed the open-mindedness in knowing and respecting the culture of theirs and others too. Friendship Day, virtually children are missing their friends and the joy of being together. But the Friendship Day indeed brought them together. We understand the feelings of the students and we celebrated the Friendship Day for them. That's when the children started feeling that they are not alone anymore in the class. Raksha Bandhan was celebrated for the brotherhood through the digital platform in August. Though we could not get together and celebrate the Dahi Andi, we remembered the celebration and prayed for the Krishna on Janmashtami. The pandemic did not stop us from going green on Ganesh Chaturthi. We continued to distribute clay and demonstrated handmade Ganesh idols in an attempt to save the environment. In the month of August was also marked with the celebration of National Sports Day and Onam celebrations. Independence Day was celebrated virtually with a live telecast of flag hoisting from the school premises. Many parents and students expressed their patriotism by joining the event. September is the month for teachers. Yes, our teachers. We have more reasons to celebrate our teachers this year. Yes, the champions who kept the system in place amidst the pandemic. When they faced a huge block hindering their way, they learned to climb it. Our teachers equipped themselves with technology to bring in the best learning and experiences for the students. They were not focusing much on their own children, their own family, or their own health, but they were worried and more focusing on their class students. This is what a teacher is. No one can replace a teacher. I would proudly say that in this pandemic, after the healthcare workers, it is the teachers who are the heroes. Our grade 8 students took the initiative to celebrate the Teachers' Day with gratitude and love. A small token of appreciation was sent to every teacher's home from the management side. India has a diverse language culture, which makes us born open-minded. September is synonymous with Literacy Week too. A well-planned Literacy Week challenging competitions to enhance their language skills was organized. We expressed our gratitude and love to the grandparents in an exclusive online celebration in the month of October. We also spread awareness about Swachh Bharat in an enlightening event in the same month. Global Hand Washing Day was more suitable this time with extra care on staying safe from the coronavirus. We marked the World Food Day with a thoughtful celebration and came up with the idea of common lunch for the students and teachers. Our kids are now having lunch together and enjoying their lunchtime. Children's Day. Children are mainly missing the school campus, corridor running, the Tom and Jerry fights, which are the memories of their school days. Apart from all these, Children's Day is one of the memorable days for them in every year. We value their feelings and needs and wants. It was our turn to showcase our love for our students on Children's Day. We cherish the joy of being with our kids through a lively performance by the teachers themselves. We had a humble Thanksgiving Day celebration when we honored our non-teaching staff and the support staff. Challenges don't limit opportunities. Instead, they create the ability in us to find novel ways. We held our annual Sports Day celebration on a virtual platform. The events were designed to suit to the new norm. The science and the math exhibitions also happened in the comfort of their homes. We ended the term one with a joyous Christmas celebration. It was not only our teachers and students who took the digital world. Our parents also adapted to the changes of the year that has brought them. Virtual PTM was one of its kind, keeping us the pioneers in the online teaching and learning. Republic Day was yet another patriotic virtual event that has given patriotism in all of us. In February, we celebrated the richness of our mother tongue through the International Mother Language Day. Children understood the importance of their mother language and of others too. This celebration gave an opportunity to respect and take more interest in their own mother language and of others too. Women's Day was also celebrated. The men of SRVIS took the initiative to celebrate the Women's Day for all of us. The events that are celebrated are not just celebrations, they are the learning platforms. Each and every event had a learning objective and a takeaway from each and every event. Let me take you through the academic learning platform. Initially, we had comments like, without going to school, what learning will happen? And some people commented, the teacher is at home, the child is at home. Why should we pay fees and no learning will happen? Trust me, the same parents after a few months commented that SRVIS is the only school which is taking online classes perfectly. Few more commented, we never thought so much of proper online learning can happen. And a few said, we are learning along with our children. We are a part of the classroom. We learned Hindi, French and other subjects too. And a few more said, now we know how hard the teachers are working. Thanks to all of them. Language enhancement program. Students' reading, writing, speaking, listening skills have been enhanced. We have come up with a beautiful language program to enhance the language skills of the students. We have also come up with a math program which will be implemented soon. The highlight of the year is our students being the speakers of the national worldwide platforms. Envishri of grade 4, she participated in a book review and she reviewed the book The Great Train Journey. Darshan of grade 5 reviewed a book called Cherry on the Tree. And Shreyas of grade 8, Jackson and the Great Heroes. These people participated in the book review series organized by the Korean people. The students were very confident in expressing themselves about the book they read. This motivated a lot of students to participate in many virtual events organized by Career Beacon and other platforms. Our students attempted different virtual activities at different platforms like Career Beacon, Hindu newspaper, Scholastic, and poetry narration conducted by Puruchi Magalai Kavigalai, and artificial intelligence coding classes, and many more. Many of them bagged prizes and appreciation certificates. It is a long list, excuse me, I cannot be able to provide it right now. Even in the pandemic, SRVIS did not compromise on the teaching and learning process. SRVIS made virtual teaching and learning very successful, compromise anywhere. This wouldn't have been possible without the support of my teachers and my coordinators. Ms. Vinita, the Cambridge coordinator, Ms. Sabina, the PYP coordinator, Ms. Preeti, the specialists coordinator, and Ms. Jency, an ongoing supporter. We had loads of appreciation from the parents and outsiders for our efforts. This made us more confident and more responsible too. To share a few of the students' learning, the way our early years learned amazed the parents at home. The hands-on activities to learn alphabet and numbers or to pick up the words, to make sentences really amazed the parents and they were surprised of it. Primary's inquiry and the action taken inspired a lot of parents and the visitors who visited the classrooms. In spite of the pandemic, we continued with our guest lectures, field trips, virtual field trips we had, and other possible resources that we had. All the visitors who walked into the classrooms were amazed by the questions that our students were asking and their understanding levels too. Students from grade 1 onwards have come up with new technical tools. It was amazing to note that they were able to conduct online surveys by themselves, attempting quizzes, make mind maps, create Google pages, work on Moodle, create book creator, storyboard, word wall, Flipgrid, Padlet, Kahoot, Turtle Diary, Coggle, Canva, Prezi, Pixton, and many more to list out. Students also brought awareness about COVID-19 and they gave importance by bringing awareness on buy local. They spoke about the food heroes and brought awareness to respect the farmers, and they also campaigned about making food at home, growing food at home through different platforms. In the sports field, it goes without saying that my teachers put in the best efforts. They made the sports classes productive with possible equipment and the theoretical understanding. My arts department is always a pride for us. We are coming up with a wonderful digital art exhibition very soon, with the students' work digitally displayed. When it comes to dance and music, you will see it in few minutes. Students did not miss the dance and music classes. They learned so many things and they are showcasing in this annual day for us. Grade 5 students proudly presented their PYP exhibition virtually. The global issue focused was the third of the 17 Sustainable Developmental Goals, good health and well-being, which is very much needed in this scenario. Grade 5 students and the teachers went through a rigorous inquiry and understood the root cause of the good health and well-being. They were the little heroes to bring awareness in the society. Grade 5 class teacher Ms. Anita, along with the great contribution of Ms. Jency and Ms. Akshaya and other teachers and parents, made the PYP exhibition a good learning experience for the students, parents and teachers. Students of grade 6 to 8 had all the classes without any compromise. A little extra focus is laid on secondary students by having more subject classes. Not only teaching, assessments of the primary and examinations of the secondary also were taken prioritized and given importance and were conducted as per the plan. SRVIS has tied up with the TODL, a paid educational portal for the primary students. This platform helps the parents, students and teachers for better learning and documentation. For secondary school, we opted for Nearpod, which is a great platform for teaching and learning for the teachers and students. Other than this, my teachers have come up with a lot of technical tools to make the teaching and learning better. We have subscribed for different worksheets, channels for better teaching learning. SRVIS has come up with a beautiful science labs. Now we have fully equipped chemistry and physics and biology labs. School magazine is another pioneer for us. SRVIS has come up with a wonderful school digital magazine. I wholeheartedly appreciate the team involved in this. The editing team is Jensi, Mr. Anand and Ms. Padma Priya. And the technical team, Mr. Saravanan, Mr. Aarti, Mr. Ramana, Gopinath and Mr. Anu. And Ms. Padma Priya headed the team and came up with a wonderful magazine. Digital library. SRVIS came up with a digital library. Thanks to Mr. Ashok and Mr. Saravanan for making the digital library available to the students and parents. We will continue with it, and I request the parents to encourage the children to access the library and keep reading. SRVIS always gives importance to professional development of teachers. Ms. Vinita Raj has been sent for the Cambridge Extended Training. All teachers participated in a lot of webinars and other virtual professional sessions that were available across. Our teachers took part in a lot of webinars conducted by International Baccalaureate, Cambridge and other renowned organizations. All the teachers registered for various courses with British Council and are upskilling themselves. Teachers modeled themselves as learners too. Ms. Padma Priya, a French teacher, has also taken part in the book review series as a teacher. She reviewed a book named Your Child Can Be Genius. Ms. Jensi also reviewed a book named One Child. Ms. Jensi Manoharan and I were the panelists for different topics on different fields. Jensi organized a Facebook live session on mindfulness. She is also a state representative of Tamil Nadu for a project named The Bestseller, which is a book compilation for charity. Ms. Jensi published her articles in the anthology named Opulent Verses by Where India Writes publication. Her next anthology is It's Me in My Prime Time, is set to claim a world record for being handwritten anthology from writers across the country. Ms. Jensi and Ms. Sabina were acknowledged as the super contributors for their reflection on the webinars conducted by higher team. As a leader of the organization, I took part in conducting webinars and represented as a panelist for a few topics of IB and non-IB platforms. My profile was shortlisted for getting featured in the Career Beacon magazine amongst the 321 nominees. This shows that SRVIS is a platform to learn and grow for students, teachers and leaders. SRV International School takes pride in acknowledging our sports coaches. Mr. Dinesh, our archery coach, trained archers who participated and bagged medals. Mr. Srinivas, our fencing coach, is a technical official member and was privileged to be a part of the state level fencing championship. We are honored to have such renowned coaches to train our students and make them competent in various sports. IDS, previously known as ISA, International School Awards. Now it is renamed as International Dimensional Schools. It is a project in collaboration with the British Council of India. SRVIS is soon going to be awarded as the International Dimensional School. Our curriculum, teaching, learning, assessment are of international dimension. We have worked on 7 activities across the grades. Some of these have been included collaborations with other teachers, students from countries like Spain, Malaysia, Bangladesh, Greece, etc. Just as all our units of inquiry, these activities are designed to give our students an opportunity to look at their curricular concepts from an international dimension and provide exposure to the global issues in order to groom them into independent individuals who can contribute to make the world a better place. We are one of the participants of the IDS Awards and we are sure of succeeding in it. The project is headed by Ms. Jensi in collaboration with Ms. Padma Priya and the entire staff and parents. Recreation for staff. We care for our teachers' emotional balance. To keep them away from the stress and strain, we have a recreation session for teachers once in a month. Thanks to Ms. Manjusha and Jency for making it happen. This shows how SRVIS turns every situation as an opportunity for the best of the students and school community. Now this Aakruti celebration itself is a signature event of SRVIS. I am sure each one of you will enjoy and appreciate. We have made this happen following all the social distance and other COVID safety rules. We could achieve all this with support of the parents, students and my dear teachers and students. Nothing would have been possible without you. Once again, I congratulate for the successful academic year and I thank everybody for rendering wonderful support. Thank you one and all.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
You have motivated people by being a living example, by sharing expertise and knowledge and guiding us towards success. I now humbly request our Secretary Dr. Neelayathakshi ma'am to address the gathering and to give her valuable inputs to our children.
Good morning to all who have assembled here. First of all, I welcome today's chief guest, Ms. Shanti Ganesh, who has kindly consented to deliver her address online. I welcome our VP ma'am, Ms. Lakshmi, who is the guide and philosopher to all our facilitators and a great pillar to this institution. I welcome our facilitators, home group facilitators, special teachers, odd teachers, physical education teachers, ICT members and all the team of members who have assembled here to make this function a grand success. First of all, I congratulate and appreciate our facilitators who took hard effort to make our children to learn by online. I can strongly say this is our institution is the only institution in Namakkal, Salem and Dharmaburi district who is conducting the classes in an effective manner from the beginning of the academic year. Parents can understand that in the nearby schools how the teaching is going on. I have understood that they have sent the recorded videos, WhatsApp videos to the kids to learn. So parents can understand how effectively our teachers are making steps to reach the students. There is no, in the case of private other schools, there is no interaction between the teachers and the kids. But our case is of entirely different. Daily they can interact with the facilitators then and there and get their doubts clarified. Though the pandemic situation makes us to attend the classes by online, but our children should not feel the absence of classroom teaching. So the teachers make their own efforts, hard effort, that the steps taken by them should reach each kid. Kids, I wish to say a message to you. There is no easy way to reach the top. Those who reach the top might have crossed so many obstacles. Bear it in mind. Here we are facing not only our country, not only our school, the whole world is facing this corona pandemic and made the kids to sit at home and watch the class lessons by online. I have noticed, but at the same time, I have noticed one drawback among our kids by this method of teaching. Many of the kids are not completing their homeworks then and there and submitting it daily. This nature should be avoided. Parents should they should take measures, or they should watch their kids how they are doing in the classwork and how they are doing the homework. Make hay while the sun shines. Your teachers' effort should not be wasted and their ambition should be fulfilled if at all you learn every step taken by your homeroom facilitator. That is in your hands alone. Again, I congratulate the three children of our institution, Industry, Darshan and Shreyas, to present their book reviews by online. Hope many of the parents and children would have watched it by online. This shows their talent as well as it adds fame to the institution. I wish more number of children should come forward to present their book reviews in future. For that, you should develop the reading habit regularly. Kids, I appreciate and congratulate the kids who have involved themselves in all activities of this academic year of the school. Then I wish to say one message to the parents. Till last academic year, our parents used to complain that no sufficient homework is given to the kids. But that is not the fact. This year, the same parents say heavy homework is being given to the kids. Actually, till last year, the same amount of work is done in the classroom itself at the supervision of or in the presence of the homeroom teacher. So the same work is given now also, but you have to concentrate on your kids. That is the problem. So I request the parents, the same work is given what last year given is given now as homework to your kids. So you may not be able to, due to your multifarious work, you may not be able to concentrate the work of your children. Please take care of your children at their young age. You may not find this quality of education in and around Rosipuram. I can surely say this, you cannot find this quality of education, IB education in Namakkal, Salem and Dharmaburi districts. They are sending recorded WhatsApp videos. So therefore, there was no interaction between teachers and students. Here, the students are attending the classes lively and they are daily interacting with their teachers. I request all the parents to take this opportunity to get a quality education in this small town itself. At the same time, you have to extend your cooperation to the institution by paying the tuition fees on the stipulated time and by to give this quality education constantly. Let us pray the Almighty to assemble in the institutional premises in the next academic year. Thank you all for having given me this opportunity, and thank you all for having watched my words and thoughts so far. My special thanks to Mr. Ramanan and Gautam to make this function a grand success. And my special thanks to the nannies who are coming regularly to the institution. Though the school is not functioning at their school premises this year, they are regularly coming to the school and make the campus clean and proper. Thank you all once again.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I request the Honorable Man, Mr. K. N. Subramaniam, Sir, Treasurer of SRV International School, to share his thoughts and wishes to our students.
Good morning to all. Respected President of this 5th Annual Day Celebration of SRV International School, Guest of Honor, Special Invitees, Correspondent, Mission Holder, Directors, Vice President, Staff, Students, and our esteemed parents. I deem it privilege to be a part of this grand event as everyone is. In the past 1 year, great changes have taken place in the realm of school education, not only in India but all over the world as well. The corona pandemic has made it mandatory to shift our focus on education from within the four walls of classroom to the pupils at home. It is true that the teacher in the classroom cannot be replaced at any cost, but at SRV International School, every effort has been made to maximize learning by the qualitative improvement of our virtual teaching. The highly talented teachers of our school have made it possible for our students to learn effectively through online mode of teaching. Contrary to popular belief, the virtual mode of teaching has only added to the strain on the part of teachers. On this occasion, I would like to thank our staff for all their sincere efforts. I can also thankful to our dear parents for their understanding of the reality and constant support in our endeavor. As a trustee and treasurer, I can only assure all our parents that we will never compromise on the quality of education provided at SRV International School. I thank God and all of you for this wonderful opportunity given to me to voice my feeling. Thank you all once again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Let us now welcome the man who doesn't need any introduction, who has created an amicable environment for our students to pursue passion for learning. I would like to request our vision holder, Mr. Ganesh Babu sir, to share a few words on this auspicious occasion.
Good day to everyone present over here. On behalf of SRVIS management, I welcome our chief guest of the day, Mrs. Shanti Ganesh, SRVIS facilitators, parents and my beloved students for our Aakruti 2021. சார் என்கிட்ட வந்து ஒரு சில பேரண்ட்ஸ் வந்து அவங்களோட ஒரு சில கொஷின்ஸ் கேட்டிருக்காங்க. ஒரு சில பேர் வந்து ஜென்ரலாக பப்ளிக்கில் என்ன பேசுகிறாங்க அப்படிங்கிறத என் கூட ஷேர் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. அது எல்லாத்தையும் சம்மரைஸ் பண்ணி அந்த கொஷின்ஸுக்கு ஒரு சிலதுக்கு ஆன்சர்ஸ் அண்ட் பப்ளிக் கேட்டதுக்கான ஆன்சர்ஸ் என்னால் முடிஞ்ச வரைக்கும் ஐ ஜஸ்ட் ஷேர் இட் வித் யூ. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் திங் வந்து ஒரு ஜென்டில்மேன் வந்து நம்ம பேரண்ட் கிட்ட கேட்டிருக்காரு, நான் வந்து ஒன் ஆஃப் த ஹில் ஸ்டேஷனில் ஒரு ஸ்கூலில் படிக்க வைக்கிறேன், அங்கேயே வந்து 2.5 லட்ச ரூபா தான் ஃபீஸ் பே பண்ணுறேன், அப்படி இருக்கும்போது நீ எதுக்கு இங்கே இவ்வளோ ஃபீஸ் பே பண்ணி படிக்க வைக்கிற அப்படின்னு கேட்டிருக்காரு. சார், ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆஃப் ஆல் எங்கே படிக்க வைக்கிறோங்கிறது முக்கியம் இல்லை, எப்படி படிக்க வைக்கிறோம், அந்த ஸ்கூலில் எஜுகேஷன் சிஸ்டம் என்ன அப்படிங்கிறது தான் முக்கியம். ஸோ இப்போ வந்து இங்கே படிக்க வைக்கிறதுனால எஜுகேஷன் சிஸ்டம் வந்து நம்ம we are not following what the other schools in the local area are following. நம்மளோட எஜுகேஷன் சிஸ்டம் இஸ் டிஃப்ரெண்ட். எங்களோட காம்படிஷன் இங்க இருக்கிற லோக்கல் ஸ்கூல்ஸோட கிடையாது. we are not competing with any of the local schools over here. we are competing with the international schools and our motto is to give a quality education. அப்படி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு ஐபி ஸ்கூல் சிட்டியில் இருக்கிற ஐபி ஸ்கூல் they are charging 6 lakh rupee per annum, but what we are charging is just a peanuts in as compared to what other IB schools in cities were charging. And about our online classes, இப்போ இங்க ஏன் படிக்க வைக்கிறோம் அப்படிங்கிறதுக்கு இந்த ஆன்லைன் classes and evidence as already shared with you by our vice president Mrs. Subbalakshmi. The online classes I am proud to say we are the only school in this area to really give a virtual teaching. நாங்க ஜஸ்ட் ஒரு ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணி வாட்ஸ்அப் அனுப்ப கிடையாது, போர்டுல வச்சு எழுதி நடத்த கிடையாது. we actually teach on which we actually teach everything virtually. எங்களுக்கு லிட்டரலா பேரண்ட்ஸ் டீச்சர்ஸ் அவங்க வீட்டுக்கு குழந்தைங்களுக்கு நடத்துற மாதிரி தான் இது வரைக்கும் கிளாஸஸ் நடத்திட்டு இருக்கோம். and I am very proud to say we are the only school in this area to have such a wonderful virtual teaching, and thanks to my team and the vice president who ensure that the COVID is not something new for COVID is not going to change the time education way what we are giving. We are trying to give what best we can give, and whether it is an offline teaching or online teaching, for us everything is same, and we ensure that the teaching is same in whatever the method of education is all about. Then லாஸ்ட் இயர் பேரண்ட்ஸ் ஹோம்ஒர்க் கம்மியா இருக்கு அப்படின்னு எங்ககிட்ட கேட்டாங்க. அவங்களுக்கு இப்ப புரிஞ்சிருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஹோம்ஒர்க் நாங்க கம்மியா கொடுக்கல, மேக்ஸிமம் ஹோம்ஒர்க்கை குழந்தைங்க ஸ்கூல்லையே செஞ்சுட்டு வந்துடுறாங்க. பேரண்ட்ஸ் should now understand that whatever the homework which they are doing this year in the house has actually been done every year, but in the school itself. ஸோ இத்தனை ஒர்க்கு குழந்தைங்க ஸ்கூல்லையே முடிச்சுட்டு வரும்போது அவங்களுக்கு எதுக்கு இன்னும் நம்ம நிறைய எஜுகேஷன் இன்னும் நிறைய ஹோம்ஒர்க் தரணும். ஸோ தட் ஒன்லி வி ஆர் லிமிட்டிங் அவர் ஹோம்ஒர்க் டு அ வெரி மினிமல் லெவல். ஸோ நவ் யூ கேன் என்ஷூர் அண்ட் யூ இட் செல்ஃப் கேன் ஆன்சர் யுவர் கொஸ்டின் தட் ஹோம்ஒர்க் இஸ் நாட் லெஸ். We are giving adequate homeworks to the students. And now let us talk about one important thing in our education system, sir. ஏன்னா இப்ப பாத்தீங்கன்னா நிறைய பேர் இந்த இன்டர்நேஷனல் ஸ்கூல்ல படிச்சோம்னா ஃபாரின்ல மட்டும்தான் போய் யூஜி பண்ண முடியும், பிஜி பண்ண முடியும். இந்தியாவில் நீங்க யூஜியோ பிஜியோ பண்ணணும்னா இந்த மெத்தட் ஆஃப் எஜுகேஷன் வேஸ்ட் அப்படின்னு ஒரு சில பேரண்ட்ஸ் சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. ஒரு சில பப்ளிக்கையும் இதை பத்தி எனக்கும் ஃபீட்பேக் வந்தது. ஸோ பிஃபோர் நான் இல்லை இங்க படிச்சா யூ கேன் ஆக்சுவலி டூ யூஜி இன் இந்தியா அப்படின்னு நான் சொல்றதுக்கு முன்னாடி இந்தியாவோட நியூ எஜுகேஷன் பாலிசி NEP 2020 அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நம்ம கவர்மெண்ட்ல புதுசா விட்டுருக்காங்க. இது எத்தனை பேருக்கு தெரியாது. ஒரு 6 மாசத்துக்கு முன்னாடி எல்லாருமே பேப்பர்ல பேசினாங்க, உடனே மீடியால வந்தது. தென் few politicians agitated against the new education policy, but இந்தியாவுக்கு எஜுகேஷன் ரிஃபார்மேஷன்ங்கிறது கட்டாயம் தேவை சார். ஏன்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா நம்ம அந்த காலத்துல இங்கிலீஷ் பீப்புள் பிரிட்டிஷர்ஸ் என்ன எஜுகேஷன் சிஸ்டம் கொடுத்துட்டு போனாங்களோ அதுதான் ஃபாலோ பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தோமே தவிர we have not changed any of our education method. So India is in dire need of changing the education method. அதுதான் the new education policy சொல்றாங்க. அந்த new education policy ஓட 2-3 key highlights பத்தி உங்களுக்கு சொல்றாங்க சார். integrated education அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்க. integrated educationனா இப்போ உங்களுக்கு சிபிஎஸ்இ ஸ்கூல்ல நடத்துற மாதிரி சயின்ஸ் ஒரு சப்ஜெக்ட், சோஷியல் சயின்ஸ் ஒரு சப்ஜெக்ட், மேத்ஸ் ஒரு சப்ஜெக்ட்னு இருக்காது. எவ்ரிதிங் would be integrated and it would be taught to the students and very less emphasis on the exams. இப்போ எல்லாருமே என்ன சொல்றாங்க சார், மார்க் என்ன சார், என் பையன் மார்க் என்ன, என் பையனோட கிரேட் என்ன அப்படின்னு தான் கேட்கறாங்க தவிர என் பையனுக்கு என்ன ஸ்கில் இருக்கும் கேட்கறது இல்லை. ஏன்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா எல்லா ஸ்கூல்லையும் ஒரு மார்க் கொடுக்குறாங்க, அந்த மார்க்கை வச்சுதான் எல்லாருமே பேசுறாங்க. ஸோ எல்லா பேரண்ட்ஸும் இன்னைக்கு அதை தான் எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்றாங்க. ஆனா அந்த NEP நியூ எஜுகேஷன் பாலிசி 2020ல emphasis on education has been reduced. ஸோ குழந்தைகளோட கான்செப்ட் அண்ட் ஸ்கில்ஸுக்கு தான் மோர் இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் கொடுக்குறாங்க. and grading of the marks is no more in the education system. By 2030 இந்த பாலிசியை இம்ப்ளிமெண்ட் பண்ணும்போது மார்க்கிங் சிஸ்டம் இருக்காது. அண்ட் ஸ்டூடெண்ட் இப்போ நீங்கள் வந்து ஹையர் கிளாஸஸ் போகும்போது நம்ம எப்படி இப்போ ஸ்ட்ரீம்ஸ் சூஸ் பண்ணுறோம், ஃபிசிக்ஸ் கெமிஸ்ட்ரி பயாலஜி ஒரு ஸ்ட்ரீம், ஃபிசிக்ஸ் கெமிஸ்ட்ரி கம்ப்யூட்டர் சயின்ஸ், இல்லைன்னா அக்கௌண்ட்ஸ் குரூப், ஆர்ட்ஸ் குரூப், இது மாதிரி நம்ம வேரியஸ் ஸ்ட்ரீம்ஸ் வந்து சூஸ் பண்ணுறோம். வேறஸ் ஒரு ஸ்ட்ரீமை சூஸ் பண்ணோம்னா அதில் இருக்கிற சப்ஜெக்ட்ஸை நம்ம கட்டாயம் படிச்சாகணும். we can't choose across the stream. அதாவது நான் மேக்ஸ் எடுத்துப்பேன், அக்கௌண்ட்ஸ் எடுத்துப்பேன், and then computer science எடுத்துப்பேன், then நான் physics எடுத்துப்பேன் அப்படின்னு நம்மளால சூஸ் பண்ண முடியாது. because we are limited to the stream. இப்போ வந்து இவங்க என்ன பண்ணிருக்காங்க, அப்படி கிடையாது. they can choose any of the streams, they can choose any of the subjects in any of the streams அப்படிங்கிறது கொண்டு வந்திருக்காங்க. then grade 6ல இருந்து vocational training and practical internships வந்து கொண்டு வர சொல்லிருக்காங்க. இதெல்லாம் வந்து நான் சொல்ல கிடையாது, நியூ எஜுகேஷன் பாலிசி ஆஃப் our government says. இது வந்து நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா this is what we do in IB. So IB and IGCSE ல இத தான் நாங்க ஃபாலோ பண்றோம். அதுதான் நியூ எஜுகேஷன் பாலிசி which needs to be implemented by 2013 ஒரு ரோட் மேப் கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. So நம்ம ஆல்ரெடி பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கிறத அடுத்த 10 வருஷத்துக்குள்ள இம்ப்ளிமெண்ட் பண்ணுன்னு கவர்மெண்டே சொல்லும்போது நீங்க திங்க் பண்ணி பார்த்துக்கோங்க, we are ahead of the system. நம்ம குழந்தைங்களை இப்ப இந்த மாதிரி ட்ரெயின் பண்ணினாதான் நம்ம 2030ல வந்து நம்ம குழந்தைங்க ஒரு யூஜி முடிச்சிட்டு வந்தாங்கன்னா அவங்களுக்கு வந்து ஒரு வேலை வாய்ப்புங்கிறது இருக்கும். இல்லைன்னா இன்னைக்கு நம்ம என்ஜினியர்ஸ் எப்படி கஷ்டப்படுறாங்களோ அந்த மாதிரி சிச்சுவேஷன் நம்ம குழந்தைங்களுக்கு வந்துடும். அதுக்காக தான் நம்ம இந்தியாவில் வந்து எஜுகேஷன் பாலிசி ரிஃபார்ம் கொண்டு வந்திருக்கிறதே ரொம்ப லேட். ஆனா அதை நம்ம ஆல்ரெடி ஐடென்டிஃபை பண்ணி தான் நாங்க வந்து ஐபி அண்ட் ஐஜிசிஎஸ்சி மெத்தட் ஆஃப் எஜுகேஷனை கொடுக்குறோம். ஸோ நவ் யூ கேன் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் தட் இங்க நீங்க படிக்கிறதுனால உங்களுக்கு வந்து அப்ராடுக்கு தான் போய் படிக்க முடியும், யூஜி பிஜிங்கிறது கிடையாது. இட் இஸ் ஆக்சுவலி வெரி ரிலவென்ட் டு த கரண்ட் ஸ்டாண்டர்ட்ஸ் அண்ட் கரண்ட் வாட் த இண்டஸ்ட்ரி டிமாண்ட்ஸ்க்கு தகுந்த மாதிரி தான் இந்த எஜுகேஷன் சிஸ்டம் ஐபி அண்ட் ஐஜிசிஎஸ்சியும் இருக்கு. தென் ஐஜிசிஎஸ்சி பாத்தீங்கன்னா 9th and 10th புக் இப்ப நான் மார்க்கெட்டிங்கா நீங்க நினைக்காம ஜஸ்ட் ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் IGCSE ஓட 9th and 10th புக் எடுங்க. நீங்க யாராவது ஸ்கூலுக்கு வாங்க, I would give any of the books, biology, physics or chemistry. You bring a PG teacher who teaches CBSE. CBSE ல 11th and 12th டீச் பண்ற டீச்சர் கூட்டிட்டு வாங்க. இங்க இருக்கிற 9th and 10th புக் அவர்கிட்ட கொடுத்து கம்பேர் பண்ண சொல்லுங்க. நாங்க கம்பேர் பண்ண வரைக்கும் 80% 11th and 12th என்ன டீச் பண்றாங்களோ அது 9th and 10th IGCSE ல கவர் ஆயிடுது. Then IGCSE is not an mug-up based education. நீங்க வந்து இங்க கிராம் பண்ணி எக்ஸாம் பாஸ் பண்ண முடியாது. இட் இஸ் an concept oriented education. கான்செப்ட் அப்ளை பண்ணாதான் ஆன்சர்ஸ் எழுத முடியும். சோ அதுதான் நீங்க வந்து 12th முடிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் நீட்ல பண்ண போறீங்க. சோ நீட்டுக்கு தேவையானது 9th and 10th 80% கவர் ஆகி கான்செப்ட் நல்ல ஸ்ட்ராங்கா இருந்ததுன்னா உங்க நீட் எக்ஸாம் கிளியர் பண்றது பெரிய விஷயமே கிடையாது. So that IGCSE is a best education in terms of 6th to 10th for our students. இத வந்து நீங்களே வந்து compare and you can check it out what it is. And finally in the annual day இது வந்து this is something new for the whole economy and for the whole area of the Rasipuram or Namakkal and Salem district. Annual day virtual பண்றது we are the first school, might be no one has done as of now in this area. virtual annual day அப்படிங்கும்போது பின்னாடி நீங்க அடுத்தது உங்களுக்கு டிராமாஸ் எல்லாமே வரும். அதுல வந்து எல்லா குழந்தைங்களும் டான்ஸ் எல்லாமே ஆடி இருப்பாங்க. அப்படின்னா நாங்க ஒரு ரூம்ல 10 குழந்தைங்களை வச்சு டான்ஸ் எல்லாம் பண்ண கிடையாது. ஒவ்வொரு குழந்தைங்களும் தனியா வந்து டான்ஸ் ஆடிட்டு போனது our team which is comprising of Mr. Ramana Gopinath and Gautam and along with grade 6, 5, 6 and 7 students has edited. அத பூராத்தையும் எடிட் பண்ணி உங்களுக்கு ஒரு டிராமாவா ரெடி பண்றாங்க. எப்படி சினிமால செட் போட்டு ரெடி பண்றாங்களோ அந்த மாதிரி இங்க ரெடி பண்ணிருக்கோம் with individually one by one, which is this is also a skill set which the kids are developing through our teachers. So this is something which is a practical and vocational skill sets which we are developing along with the to the kids. And I thank Mr. Ramana and the Gautam and the kids who make it happen. And I also thank Mr. Ananta Sabhabadi and Vidya who did the MC part along with the kids. I thank Mr. Jayavendran and the accounts Mr. Tamil who ensured that everything what is required for this annual day has been kept ready for the team. Also I thank admin head Ms. Shalini who coordinated with the parents for bringing the students to the school for drama and everything. I thank all the facilitators who poured their ideas to make this Aakruti 2021 as a grand success. I thank the nannies who done all the work which are necessary to make the necessary arrangements for this for this annual day. Also, finally, I thank our Vice President, Mrs. Subbulakshmi, who coordinated and motivated the whole team to make this Aakruti 2021 a grand success.
Thank you so much, sir.
There is a famous saying, nothing is impossible. We at SRV International School proved it by successfully adapting the virtual platform to continue students' learning in a very short period of time. Amongst all the other activities which was performed during physical school, we didn't ignore the school movie as well. Join us in watching the short movie, A Glimpse of Students' Learning, created by students of grade 5 and 6. to introduce our chief guest of the day, Ms. Shanti Ganesh, professional Jolly Phonics trainer, UK. Ms. Shanti has 22 years of rich training experience in kindergarten and is a connoisseur in activity-based teaching. She is very much impressed by the effective Jolly Phonics methodology, which is an alternative to rote learning where the children struggle to memorize the language and lessons. Ms. Shanti started her career as a kindergarten teacher and she rose to the position of an academic coordinator in a reputed school in Chennai within a short span of time. She has conducted various seminars in training teachers on activity-based teaching methodology in various reputed schools in Tamil Nadu for more than 10 years. The love of children and the faith of parents urged her to contribute to the field of education by quitting her rewarding job and taking up Jolly training, which led to the genesis of Phonics Champ. She runs 4 branches in Chennai and proves more than 500 children every year in their reading and grammar skill. She is doing a lot of teacher training programs in private and government schools. So far, she trained around 5,000 teachers on Jolly Phonics methodology and 1,000 teachers on activity-based learning. I humbly request our chief guest to address the gathering. Thank you so much for the valuable information, ma'am.
Good morning to everyone. It's a great pleasure to be a part of this annual day function and address the energetic parents and my dear young children. I also take this opportunity to thank the management, principal and staff who invited me to address the vibrant gathering. Challenges are what makes life interesting and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. The pandemic came up an unexpected period to everyone. Though it was very difficult to adapt by each one of us, it has taught us all valuable lessons in all areas of life, especially to the student community. There were so many questions sprouted out from our minds. What about education? What about our income? How are we going to manage? And how many days are we going to be like this? And when will all this end? By God's grace, He has given us a solace to all these questions and it taught us many valuable lessons. With regards to education institution, the introduction of online classes were nightmare in the beginning, but in course of time, the cooperation of the teachers, parents and students, education continues to attain its glory despite of the difficulties faced by everyone. It's a moment of pride to appreciate ourselves for the tremendous journey, the online classes. For the excellent progress of this journey, the management, of course, stands up as a pillar of support. Hats off to the management for this wonderful opportunity. May I now request the parents to contribute the valuable support and guidance to the lovely children during this hour of need. Our investment is not only money or material, but our most valuable time that we shell out for them. The precious time that we sow into them will be reaped as a fruitful harvest in the future. Dear parents, I request you to inculcate more of values into your children. That is something which lacks now. I request all my young and energetic children face this challenge courageously and adapt the new system. We have a lot more to face in our future. Once again, I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving this wonderful opportunity to share some of my views on this grateful and cheerful occasion. Thank you one and all.
Thank you so much, ma'am. our proud privilege to stand before you to place on record our sincere thanks for the contribution of every noble heart towards success of today's event. We raise our hearts in gratitude to thank our Secretary, our Treasurer, our Vision Holder and Vice President and Honorable Chief Guest whose presence added essence to this event. I also extend my sincere thanks to all the parents for their excellent cooperation. We remember your contribution in allowing and encouraging our wards to participate in this event and making it a success.
I owe my heartfelt thanks to the event coordinators, project coordinators and the entire SRVIS team who have planned this program with meticulous care and made selfless effort to make it a unique one. I finally thank the blooming buds of the SRVIS for their cute performance. You did really lift the audience off their feet. Hats off to you, dear friends. I once again thank everyone for their cooperation in making today's show a grand success. Thank you.
Hey Nivesh, I'll be back in a minute.
What happened? Where are you going?
It's showtime, Nivesh. How could we watch the movie without popcorn?
Oh yeah, you are right. Come fast, the movie is about to begin.
Here you go. Get ready for the stunning show.
Yes, let us enjoy the show with popcorn and munchies. Sit back and enjoy.
Gone for a big one, and it's gone for six, and India need that.
Roman trying to will himself on. Look out, look out! Superman punch!
பார்க்கத்தானே போற இந்த காளியோட ஆட்டத்தை.
Good morning. Today's headlines. Indian government has decided to go on a national-wide lockdown for a period of 21 days to control the spread of novel coronavirus. Except the medical institutions, colleges and public places like malls, hotels and restaurants remain closed. People are asked to stay at home to stop.
Appa, what's going on? Why can't we go out?
A new disease is spreading everywhere, that's why.
Why should we do
Got the man with the plan right here.
1 minute
It's right with
left.
the man right here.
Yeah, Shiva. Did you get the groceries for the lockdown?
Ayyo, it's Siva uncle's call. Surely he will not be back in a minute. Amma, what is this new virus all about?
That's because this virus is very dangerous and it's spreading very fast.
We have doctors to help us, right?
Why don't you go ask your grandmother? I'm very busy right now.
Grandma, will you spare a few minutes for me?
Of course, my dear. I will always be there for you. What is it?
What is this virus all about?
It is a new virus that spreads easily. So our government has announced a complete lockdown.
Can't doctors help us, Grandma?
Unfortunately, no dear, they can't. It will take some time to find a cure for it. Until then, we have to stay safe.
Oh, now I get it. Is this the first time?
This is not the first time, my dear. There were deadlier diseases than COVID-19 in the past.
My goodness! Tell me something about your time, Grandma. I wish to know.
We lived on an island. It was really a golden time.
Wow, it's interesting. Tell me more, Grandma.
They lived in peace and harmony with nature. They had everything they wanted and had a happy and healthy life. They had various practices to keep them fit and healthy.
Healthy lifestyle, Grandma? Didn't they have any problems?
A lot. As they lived in huts near the forest, snake bite were very common.
Snake bite? Would they die?
They had various medical procedures to save them using the medicinal herbs available in the forest.
What about other diseases?
Yes, they had a cure for almost every disease, especially chickenpox and other common illnesses. They had several practices to cure them all.
That's mind-blowing, Grandma.
There were several practices our ancestors had given us which have a scientific reason behind it, such as washing our hands and legs when you come back home, splashing cow dung mixture in the entrance to prevent the spread of communicable diseases.
Oh yeah, Grandma. Only after this COVID-19, I realized the importance of washing hands.
Yes, and practicing physical fitness was part of our lifestyle. சுவர் இருந்தால்தான் சித்திரம் வரைய முடியும். Good that you realized it early. Health is the only wealth which you cannot get back after losing.
Of yoga and exercises.
Kids like you always play mobile and computer games, and that stops them from other physical activities.
Yeah, Grandma. Sometimes I skip my sports classes and I regret that now.
Good that you realized it.
Grandma, share some of your childhood memories on the island.
விளைஞ்சிருக்கு மனசு போலத்தான். தானே நன்னே 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 தானே நன்னேனா, தானே நன்னே 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 தானே நன்னேனா. விதைச்சு வச்ச வேப்ப மரம் விளைஞ்சிருக்குதான், விளைஞ்ச மரம் சுவாசத்துல கலந்திருக்குதான். தானே நன்னே 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 தானே நன்னேனா, தானே நன்னே 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 தானே நன்னேனா. வாழ வாழ பூவால அத புசித்தா இனிக்கும் தேன் போல. வாழ வாழ பூவால அத புசித்தா இனிக்கும் தேன் போல. தானே நன்னே 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 தானே நன்னேனா, தானே நன்னே 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 தானே நன்னேனா. தானே நன்னே 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 தானே நன்னேனா, தானே நன்னே 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 தானே நன்னேனா. காவை காக்கும் கடல் மாதாதான், நிறைய வந்து வந்து தொட்டு பார்க்கும் நலம் பார்க்கதான். தானே நன்னே 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 தானே நன்னேனா, தானே நன்னே 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 தானே நன்னேனா. ஓடக்கர ஓரத்துல நிழலாகத்தான், ஆலமரம் அமைஞ்சிருக்கு அன்பாகத்தான். தானே நன்னே 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 தானே நன்னேனா, தானே நன்னே 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 தானே நன்னேனா. வாழ வாழ வந்தாங்க, வாழ வைக்கவும் செஞ்சாங்க. வாழ வாழ வந்தாங்க, வாழ வைக்கவும் செஞ்சாங்க. தானே நன்னே 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 தானே நன்னேனா, தானே நன்னே 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 தானே நன்னேனா. தானே நன்னே 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 தானே நன்னேனா, தானே நன்னே 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 தானே நன்னேனா. கூட மருந்தாகும் தான், பல நோய்களை கூட இங்கு குணமாக்கும் தான். தானே நன்னே 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 தானே நன்னேனா, தானே நன்னே 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 தானே நன்னேனா. இயற்கை தந்த வளங்கள் எல்லாம் பொக்கிஷம் தான், அதை பாதுகாப்பா பார்க்கணும் குழந்தை போலதான். தானே நன்னே 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 தானே நன்னேனா, தானே நன்னே 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 தானே நன்னேனா. வாழ வாழ வளங்களால அத வாழ்வோம் இருக்கும் இயற்கையால. வாழ வாழ வளங்களால அத வாழ்வோம் இருக்கும் இயற்கையால. தானே நன்னே 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 தானே நன்னேனா, தானே நன்னே 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 தானே நன்னேனா. தானே நன்னே 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 தானே நன்னேனா, தானே நன்னே 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 தானே நன்னேனா.
It's enchanting. I wish to visit your island, Grandma. Take me there.
Sorry, dear. Nobody lives there. We all got scattered and settled in different parts of the world.
What happened, Grandma?
Our island was famous for medical practices. People from every part of the world visited our island and got their illnesses cured. Few came in with business motives as well. Our people treated everyone with hospitality.
What's happening on this island? Why couldn't you sell our products here? How could they survive without our medicine? I need to know the secret behind this.
They have forest, sir.
What? Forest? The plants and trees are the secret?
Yes, sir. It is not what you think, sir. It has a lot of medicinal herbs.
Ah, now I get it. That's the reason our product gets less demand in the global market.
And people think it is a natural remedy, sir. Because of this, we may not have flourishing future.
Fine, we'll fix it. First, I need to meet these people.
Sir, they have a festival coming up this week, and this is a good time for us to plan something.
First, I need to know about their lifestyle. We shall meet the village head tomorrow. He will help us for sure. That sounds like a plan.
Let's take a walk in the jungle. Walking in the jungle, walking in the jungle. We're not afraid, we're not afraid. Walking in the jungle, walking in the jungle. We're not afraid, we're not afraid. One step, two steps, three steps forward. One step, two steps, three steps back. Stop! Listen. What's that?
It's a frog.
We're not afraid.
Let's jump.
Stomping in the jungle, stomping in the jungle. We're not afraid, we're not afraid. Stomping in the jungle, stomping in the jungle. We're not afraid, we're not afraid. One step, two steps, three steps forward. One step, two steps, three steps back.
Stop. Listen. What's that?
It's a monkey. We're not afraid. Let's jump. Jumping in the jungle, jumping in the jungle. We're not afraid, we're not afraid. Jumping in the jungle, jumping in the jungle. We're not afraid, we're not afraid. One step, two steps, three steps forward. One step, two steps, three steps back. Stop. Listen. What's that?
It's a toucan.
We're not afraid.
Let's skip.
Skipping in the jungle, skipping in the jungle. We're not afraid, we're not afraid. Skipping in the jungle, skipping in the jungle. We're not afraid, we're not afraid. One step, two steps, three steps forward. One step, two steps, three steps back.
Stop. Listen. What's that?
It's a tiger! Run!
Run!
என்ன மாயாண்டி, திருவிழா வேலையெல்லாம் நல்லபடியா போயிட்டு இருக்கா?
எல்லாம் நல்லபடியா போயிட்டு இருக்குங்க ஐயா.
எந்த குறையும் இல்லையே?
கடவுள் புண்ணியத்துல எல்லாம் நல்லபடியா போயிட்டு இருக்குங்க ஐயா.
மேலதாளத்துக்குலாம் சொல்லியாச்சா?
எல்லாம் நம்ம மாயாண்டி பாத்துப்பாங்க ஐயா. ஆமாங்க ஐயா.
அண்ணந்தாளம்லாம் எப்படி போயிட்டு இருக்கு?
எல்லாம் நம்ம மாயாண்டியே பாத்துப்பாங்க ஐயா. ஆமாங்க ஐயா.
சரி மாயாண்டி, இந்த திருவிழாவை நீ தான் நல்லபடியா நடத்தி கொடுக்குற. இந்த திருவிழா இனிமேல் உன் பொறுப்பு.
சரிங்க ஐயா. ஐயா யாரோ நம்ம டிவிக்கு புதுசா வந்திருக்காங்க ஐயா.
சரி வாங்க, யாருன்னு போய் பார்ப்போம்.
Sir, he is the village head Manik. Okay, we'll meet him. Hello Manik, nice to meet you.
மன்னிக்கவும், எனக்கு ஆங்கிலம் தெரியாது.
Oh, sorry. வணக்கம். உங்க ஊர் கலாச்சாரம் பத்திங்க பாஸ் தெரிஞ்சுக்க விரும்புறேன். அதுக்கு எங்க ஐயா சொல்லி தருவாரு.
நீங்க சரியான நேரத்துக்கு தான் வந்திருக்கீங்க.
What's that? ஏன் எல்லாரும் கலர் வாட்டர் ஸ்பிளாஷ் பண்றாங்க? அது மஞ்சள் தண்ணீர்.
இது எங்கள் ஊர் பழக்கம். திருவிழா அப்போ இப்படிதான் விளையாடுவோம்.
அது மட்டும் இல்ல, மஞ்சள் தண்ணீர் ஒரு கிருமி நாசினியும் கூட. What கிருமி? It means antiseptic
and antibacterial agent.
Oh, interesting.
Why are they removing their shirts? என்னங்கய்யா? Translate.
அவங்க எதுக்கு கோயிலுக்கு ஷர்ட் கழட்டிட்டு போறாங்க?
கோவில் முழுவதும் ஒரு வித்தியாசமான சக்தி உள்ளது, அதாவது அதிர்வுகள் உள்ளது.
அது நம்ம உடம்புல போடும்போது ஒரு புத்துணர்ச்சி கிடைக்கும். He is referring to the positive energy, sir.
Wow, positive energy.
ஐயா, இந்தாங்க நம்ம கோவில் பிரசாதம், எல்லாருக்கும் கொடுங்க.
ஆஹா, நல்லது. என்ன இது?
இதுதான் துளசி தீர்த்தம். இது நம்ம உடம்புக்கு ரொம்ப நல்லது.
இது சுவாச சம்பந்தமான பிரச்சனைக்கு நல்லது.
It is good for respiratory problem.
Wow, that's fantastic. இது மட்டும் இல்ல, இன்னும் இருக்கிறது.
ஐயா, அன்னதானம் தயாராக இருக்கிறது, நீங்க வந்தீங்கன்னா ஆரம்பிச்சிடலாம்.
நல்லது, வாங்க நம்ம எல்லோரும் போகலாம். Is this your food?
இதுதான் எங்க பாரம்பரிய உணவு. மூங்கில் அரிசி, கருப்பு கவுனி போன்ற அரிசி வகைகள் எங்கள் பாரம்பரிய உணவு. எஸ் சார், these are few healthy rice variety.
எங்கள் உணவே எங்கள் மருந்து. இவை அனைத்தும் நம் காட்டிலேயே விளைகின்றன. எங்கள் ஊர் திருவிழாவில் நீங்கள் எல்லோரும் கலந்து கொள்ள வேண்டும். All right then, thank you.
தானானே நானினனே தானானே நானினனே தானானே நானினனே நினனே நானினனா தானானே நானினனே தானானே நானினனே தானானே நானினனே நினனே நானினனா கரையோரம் ஆலமரம் கரைக்கு கீழே வேலமரம் ஊரோரம் தென்னமரம் ஊஞ்சலாடும் கோலமா தானானே நானினனே தானானே நானினனே தானானே நானினனே நினனே
ஐயா நம்ம மோசம் போயிட்டோம் ஐயா. நம்ம காடெல்லாம் பற்றி எரியுது ஐயா. வந்தவங்க யாருமே நல்லவங்க இல்லையா. காட்டெல்லாம் வச்சுட்டு கப்பலில் போயிட்டாங்க ஐயா. சீக்கிரம் வாங்க ஐயா.
ஐயோ, என் மக்கள், என் பொண்ணு எல்லாம் என்ன ஆக போறாங்களோ. அம்மா, நீ எப்படியாச்சும் தப்பிச்சு போயிடுமா.
நீங்களும் என் கூட வந்துருங்கப்பா. உங்களை விட்டா எனக்கு யாருப்பா இருக்கா.
நான் வாழ்ந்த மண்ணுமா இது. இதை விட்டுட்டு நான் எங்கம்மா வர்றது. வாழ்வோ சாவோ இந்த மண்ணிலேயே போகட்டும். நீ எப்படினாலும் பொழைச்சிக்குவம்மா. நீ போமா. நீ போ.
அப்பா.
Oh no! Did they burn just to sell their product?
Yes, my dear. The forest had burned for several weeks. We were helpless and had to migrate to different parts of the world.
Sorry for your loss, Grandma. Didn't you have any superheroes to help you?
There are no superheroes in real life. Anyone who contributes to the betterment of society is a superhero.
If I help anyone, will I be a superhero?
Yes, dear. Alright, come let's have dinner and go to bed.
Grandma, I had a dream. Creating awareness on a global course.
Wow, now you are a superhero too.
Oh, really? How?
You started thinking for the betterment of our society.
So the doctors, police and sanitation workers are all superheroes, right?
Exactly, because they are working for the betterment of everyone.
Sure, Grandma. I will also be a real superhero like them.
I salute all my heroes. I salute all my heroes. We come before you today
is now going down. It's a kind of cold, seeking refuge. Oh, I trust a friendly face, or maybe just a smile. Someone that understands what I'm going through right now. Just before I lay me down to never wake, I look up and I see you. Oh, so that everything I am, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
समर्पण को तेरे प्रणाम, समर्पण को तेरे प्रणाम। ममता का तू है दूजा नाम, समर्पण को तेरे प्रणाम। आपदा से ये रण तू है लड़ रहा, मौत का बढ़ रहा कारवां। तेरे हाथों से ही जग का आशीष है, तेरा जीवन तेरा ना रहा। इस पथ पर चले ना रुके ना डरे, विश्व तेरा ऋणी हो गया। सूरज की तरह तू अखंडित रहा, तेरा जीवन ही है प्रेरणा। समर्पण को तेरे प्रणाम, समर्पण को तेरे प्रणाम। ममता का तू है दूजा नाम, समर्पण को तेरे प्रणाम। मृत्यु औरों की है, हम सदा है यहाँ। आज हमने ये भ्रम खो दिया, पल पुकारे हमें ढूंढ खुद में जरा, जीवन की ये क्या है जुबान। आदतों में बंधा मन ये अंधा हुआ, दोहराएंगे ना गलतियाँ। जाया होंगी नहीं तेरी कुर्बानियाँ, तेरे साथ हैं हम यहाँ। समर्पण को तेरे प्रणाम, समर्पण को तेरे प्रणाम। ममता का तू है दूजा नाम, समर्पण को तेरे प्रणाम, समर्पण को तेरे प्रणाम।
Hats off to your performance, dear students. We have come to the end of the event, and the end is incomplete without our national anthem. Let us all rise for national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा, विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा। तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तव जय गाथा। जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे, जय 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 हे।